This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Rebecca Smith.
I'm Bill Bryant. It is Friday, January 29th, and we're glad you're with us.
Now at 6 a.m. Guilty. A Scott County woman could face life in prison for murdering her boyfriend.
We'll have details on that. Also, a Lexington business steps up to help find a widow's box made in memory of her late husband.
How a new high-tech tool is helping road crews in Madison County this winter.
And speaking of winter, we have still a little winter weather overnight and into this morning. We had some there in southeastern Kentucky. That could be an issue with the coating there on the ground, far southeastern zones. Then you look toward the north, little piece of energy rolling on through. There's not much to this, but we're going to talk about this, and also your weekend forecast looks much better. It's coming up.
All right, let's get right to the news.
Well, a Scott County woman has been convicted of killing her boyfriend.
Melinda Turner told police that 3 men broke into her home back in 2010 and stabbed Maxwell Pomeroy Jr. to death. A jury did not buy her story. WKYT's Mark Barber is live in Georgetown. More with the latest. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. The jury inside the Scott County Courthouse found Melinda Turner guilty of murder yesterday, about 5.5 years after her boyfriend was found dead inside their home. This morning, we are still waiting to hear how long she will spend in prison. Now, she could spend anywhere from 20 years to a life sentence. According to our news partners at the Herald Leader, the jury took 6 hours to return the guilty verdict yesterday. Turner was on trial for the 2010 death of her boyfriend, Max Pomeroy Jr. The 26-year-old was stabbed to death in the Georgetown house where he lived with Turner. When Turner was questioned, she told officers that several intruders forced their way inside the house and stabbed Pomeroy before they took off through a back door. According to our news partners at the Herald Leader, Turner became a prime suspect in the case after the coroner said Pomeroy had been dead longer than Turner told police. As for Turner's defense, we've learned from the Herald Leader that her attorney argued that police charged the wrong person with Pomeroy's murder, citing a lack of forensic evidence and the fact that they did not find the murder weapon. Now, we spoke with Pomeroy's family about 6 months after he was killed. While it has been years since that interview, it still gives us some insight into the tumultuous and dangerous relationship that ultimately led to his death. We'll have more on that coming up for you on WKYT News at 6:30. Live in Georgetown, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you. One of Tennessee's most wanted fugitives was caught in southern Kentucky. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says a tip led them to Rick Brock's brother's house in London, and deputies say they found Brock hiding behind a refrigerator. Once at the sheriff's office, deputies say Brock assaulted one of them and tried to escape. Brock was wanted in Claiborne County, Tennessee on child rape charges.
Well, we have new information this morning about a murder investigation out of Scott County. Detectives were back at the crime scene on Tips Lane last night. The sheriff says they were using special equipment to get another look at that scene. Investigators say witnesses saw 2 men attack and shoot 24-year-old Jeremiah Washington Saturday night. Washington is from Memphis, Tennessee. Police do not know why he was in Scott County. No arrests have been made. A Central Kentucky high school teacher is under investigation after police say he may have had some inappropriate communications with a student. The teacher works at Mercer County Senior High School. The sheriff's office says the parents of a female student made the report. They've seized electronics as part of the investigation. Deputies have not released the teacher's name, but so far he's not been charged. A grand jury will take a look at the case. Police say the teacher has been told to stay away from the school.
It's almost 6:04 now here on WKYT This Morning. And a Lexington woman whose tribute to her late husband was stolen is now getting some help from a local business. And that story is getting a lot of attention and attraction on social media. WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain is live for us this morning in Lexington with an update on this touching story. Michelle?
Yeah, J&H Outdoor Store is stepping in to help. This local business in Lexington is offering a $500 reward in hopes to find this memorial box. Nicole's husband died a year ago, and in honor of what she calls an angelversary, she created this memorial box. It's a free library. It comes with books, and it's decorated in stickers. Now, these books, you're supposed to use one and then return one. Her box had more meaning, though. It included books that were important to her late husband.
And on the inside, we filled it with books that from different stages in his life. Brown Bear, which is the book that he read to Alex every night. It would be like a way of connecting and a way for him to continue to share with other people who he was.
The box was also covered in stickers. One of those stickers was a J&H outdoor sticker. When the company saw their sticker on her missing box, they decided to step in and offer a $500 reward for its return. Now, Nicole placed that box on a chair outside of her home near the sidewalk, and within 24 hours, it was missing. So hopefully it is returned soon. Live in Lexington, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
All right, Michelle, thank you very much. We'll see where that story goes and follow up.
It'd be great if she got it back. It really would.
Yeah. Well, the Madison County Streets and Roads Department is using some new technology this winter, and it has already proven to be quite handy.
You can now track the county's salt trucks as they plow snow-covered roads. By equipping all 23 of the county's plow trucks with GPS, you can see where each truck is on a designated website. The Streets Department says that the new feature was first used during last week's snowstorm. They say it's not only beneficial for people at home, but the new technology also helps keep road crews safe.
Well, we can track the trucks now in real time. We can see where they're at on the route, see how long it's going to take them to finish the route, or see how long it's going to take to get to a particular part of that route. We can also can tell if the truck's having trouble, if he's driving too fast or too slow.
The GPS devices cost this county around $16,000, but the new program could end up saving taxpayers money if the data collected helps reduce future route times. Well, cleanup is underway at marinas on Lake Cumberland that were damaged by the big storm. The marinas are reporting millions of dollars in damage. Repairs could take months. Insurance adjusters say because the damage is not the marina's fault, it's up to the boat owners to arrange for repair. A week later, and there are still more than 24 school closings and delays this morning. We have a complete list of those on WKYT.com.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
It's not a bad morning in store. I would say about 90% of us have no worries whatsoever taking off this morning. But the other 10%, you get into the mountains in southeastern Kentucky. That's where we're going to be seeing possible coating there on the road from some snowflakes that rolled through late last night, early this morning. Now that since has faded. We got to look northbound to actually see a little bit more that's going to be rolling on through, but that's kind of my area of concern as you worked into, say, Floyd and Prestonsburg, Martin, Pike, Letcher, Knott, those areas right through there is where we've had the best reflectivity the past 6 to 7 hours. Here comes some flurries, a couple of flakes. This is not going to bother you that much. Carter, you get a few flakes maybe on the rooftops. That's about it. If you have any reports, send them in to me on Twitter or on Facebook. Mike Harris, WKYT, that is. 35 degrees there in Lexington, 36 in Richmond. Temperatures will drop just a couple more degrees before we start to rise back up at about 7:45 when that sun does rise. Kids going off to the bus stop, I don't see any issues whatsoever. Coming home, no problems, but they'll need a light coat. It's 38 degrees by the afternoon. So a chilly day in store. Go off into the night if you're heading out to any basketball games, high school basketball games. Just know going there, you'll have no problems. A light coat will be needed before you take off, though. Weekend planner, you won't need a coat. 53 degrees on Saturday, 57 on Sunday. A really good-looking weekend forecast. All in all, this is one of the better look at weekends that we've had in quite some time. So this is not a bad deal whatsoever. We're going to be seeing a lot of issues there as we track off into next week, because next week it's going to be warm. It'll be pretty stormy as well. That's something we'll have to watch out for very, very closely. Let's check out your 7-day forecast as we look for that next week. Boy, here's the look on it, okay? So we go from 30s today, 50s toward the weekend, 60s and even 70s into next week. So there is a lot going on in our forecast next week, but the next few days are pretty calm, pretty quiet. Good looking weekend in store. Not all that bad.
Yeah, it looks great. I love that warmer temperature.
Oh yeah, here it comes.
Each morning we bring you weather and traffic. Here's Officer Don with a look at what's happening out on the roads. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. First, a live look at overall traffic flow this morning, and we're okay on the interstate for the most part, and on the circle on the inner and outer loops. There's one problem I do want to tell you about. Just got word of I-75 northbound around the 73-mile marker. Got a car and a tractor trailer involved in a collision. It's mostly over to the side, but could be an issue. They're telling me as we get throughout the morning here, depending on when they can get that out of the way completely. Don't forget the construction zones this morning on Hayes Boulevard. Todd's Road and Hayes are still going to be working there. You can see slowdowns a little bit later. Drive times, right now it's 13 minutes from Nicholasville. From Richmond, about 30 minutes. From Paris, looks like 18. Of course, we'll keep you up to date throughout the morning. Now back to you in the studio.
Okay, we know you will. We thank you, Don. We'll be checking out that situation on I-75 this morning. A lot more news coming up on WKYT here on your Friday.
GOP candidates squared off in the last debate before the Iowa caucuses, but it was the one who wasn't there that got the most attention. I'm Marley Hall in Des Moines with the latest coming up.
Welcome back at 6:13. With just days to go until the first votes are cast in the 2016 presidential election, the candidates will hit the campaign trail in Iowa today to make their closing arguments to voters.
First votes in the nation, coming up here in just a few days. For the Republicans, the final pitch started with last night's debate. But as Marley Hall reports from Des Moines, the event was dominated by one candidate who was not on stage.
With Trump absent, his biggest rival, Ted Cruz, took center stage, becoming the target of the night.
Gosh, if you guys ask one more mean question, I may have to leave the stage.
Some of the biggest fireworks came as the candidates sparred over illegal immigration.
We should have a path to legal status for the 12 million people that are here illegally.
You said on the issue of people that are here illegally, we can reach a compromise. And then in the committee, you said, I want to bring people out of the shadows. Now you want to trump Trump on immigration.
Marco made the choice to go the direction of the major donors to support amnesty because he thought it was politically advantageous.
With Cruz in second place in Iowa and Rubio in third, political pundits say the two men needed to stand out.
I think it was a good hit, but I don't think you can use Rubio as an advocate on what is or isn't a conservative position.
Other candidates, often overshadowed by Trump during the debates, called this one the best one yet.
We got to go around several times on issues, and so I think it was a big improvement.
Despite being miles away from the debate stage at Drake University, Donald Trump still managed to garner a lot of attention. The billionaire frontrunner dominated Google searches last night and even had the most mentions on Twitter.
Is it, for me personally, a good thing, a bad thing? Will I get more votes? Will I get less votes? Nobody knows. Who the hell knows?
Trump's camp says his last-minute rally for veterans brought in $6 million. Marley Hall, CBS News, Des Moines, Iowa.
And $1 million raised for vets came from Trump himself. In the final hours, a spokesman for Fox says that Trump offered to appear at the debate, but only if the network contributed $5 million to his charities, which they refused.
Well, the Texas teenager who used an affluenza defense in a fatal drunk driving wreck will be in a U.S. courtroom today. Ethan Couch was deported from Mexico yesterday and taken to a juvenile facility in Fort Worth. A judge will decide today whether to move Couch to an adult jail, keep him at the juvenile facility, or let him go before a February hearing. Police say he may have violated his probation when he and his mother fled to Mexico. Original Jefferson Airplane member Paul Kantner has died at age 74. Kantner died at a San Francisco hospital after falling ill earlier this week. He suffered a heart attack last year. Kantner not only was an original member of the 1960s rock band, but became the eventual leader of the successor group Jefferson Starship. Sonic booms heard and felt along the East Coast were apparently caused by military fighter jets. A Navy spokesperson says an F-35C and F-18 were conducting supersonic testing. The F-35C has a top speed of nearly 1,200 miles per hour. Wow. People from New Jersey to Connecticut reported hearing loud booms and feeling the ground and buildings shake. A Navy spokesperson says supersonic test flights are conducted almost daily in the same area, but that most are not felt on land.
All right, but there you go when that sound barrier is broken. Time this morning is 6:17 on WKYT. Hope your day is going well so far. Facebook may be looking to take on Uber. A patent application reveals the social media giant may get into ride sharing. The idea is an expansion of Facebook's event feature. The feature would help users share vehicles or find a travel buddy to get to events. Facebook's patent has not yet been approved. The news comes weeks after Facebook announced a partnership with Uber to allow users to book cars from Facebook's Messenger app. Well, remember Circuit City? The electronics store might be making a comeback, it appears. New Orleans, that is, new owners have bought the brand, the domain name, and the trademark, and they're planning to debut the first store in Dallas this summer. Along with electronics, the new store would also sell drones and 3D printers. Owners hope to have 50 to 100 corporate-owned stores by 2017. Circuit City filed for bankruptcy protection back in 2008. The Super Bowl now Now, just a little more than a week away, and this year advertisers are bringing out celebrities in full force to drive up the buzz for their brands. First-time advertiser Amazon has hired Alec Baldwin. Well, Kevin Hart and Ryan Reynolds will be promoting Hyundai. Ads will cost as much as $5 million for a 30-second spot, and that's up from $4.5 million last year. You can catch the Super Bowl and all of the commercials on February 7th, right here on WKYT. Certainly is an exciting time.
It is. WKYT This Morning is just getting started. Thanks for starting your morning off with us. Here's a tease that will wake you up this morning, potentially. Video of Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps stripping down. Look at that. He's on the left, by the way. Why he got down to his skivvies in 6 minutes.
Somebody's been hitting up the tanning bed. I'm just saying. Flakes are possible as we go throughout the rest of the morning. Once we hit the afternoon, we get rid of those chilly conditions today. Much better conditions for the weekend. I'll have all that coming up next.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back into WKYT This Morning. Hope your Friday is off to a good start. 6:22 right now.
Well, a Scott County jury has convicted a woman of killing her boyfriend.
And that's what's trending at this hour. The jury found Melinda Turner guilty of murder in the death of 26-year-old Maxwell Pomeroy Jr. He was stabbed to death inside their Georgetown home back in 2010. Sentencing for Turner has not been announced.
Rick Brock was arrested last night in London. He's one of Tennessee's most wanted fugitives and was wanted on child rape charges. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says that they found Brock in his brother's house in London hiding behind a refrigerator.
It's been a full week after that major snowstorm hit the Commonwealth, and there are still more than 24 school closings and delays this morning. We have that complete list on WKYT.com.
Now, WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris with a check of the forecast.
Yeah, and we have a few flakes flying across the region. Look all down toward the southeast. That's where we've already seen those flakes move on through. So if you're sitting in the southeast, Pike County, Letcher, Knott, Floyd, Martin, there's nothing going on now, but it does look like we're going to be seeing maybe a coating there on the roads. Heads up for a few flakes headed toward Moorhead and also Carter there in Carter County. Nothing's going to cause an issue. I think if there is an issue, it'd be down toward the southeast and the mountainous areas. Temperatures are there in the 30s. We will not budge that much. We get into the afternoon at 38 degrees with that mixture of sun and clouds. So it's a pretty decent day in store. This is the coldest day for the next 6 to 7 days. You got to get into late in your 7-day forecast to actually see colder day than this. So a big upswing of temperatures. And that's the focus of the forecast this weekend ahead. Guys, it's beautiful and it will be much warmer than what you have felt the past several days.
All right, that is easy to enjoy. Thank you. 6:24 on WKYT. There is a new health concern out there for women who have trouble sleeping.
New research from Harvard suggests women who have difficulty sleeping are much more likely to develop type 2 diabetes. Doctors tracked more than 130,000 patients. They found women with numerous sleep problems like snoring and waking frequently were up to 4 times more likely to develop the condition. Arizona State hosted Oregon State last night in Pac-12 basketball, and the ASU students have come up with a unique way to throw off their opponents.
You could say that. In the second half, they bring out the so-called curtain of distraction. With Beaver Stephen Thompson at the free throw line, the students pull back the curtain, and out pops 18-time Olympic gold medalist Michael Phelps. Thompson missed his first free throw. For the next shot, off come the pants, and it works again. Thompson misses both free throws. The Sun Devils would go on to win the game 86-68. But is that fair? I don't know.
I would say that's distracting.
Well, it looks like it was for him.
Wow, he really is feeling good about himself there, isn't he? I mean, why wouldn't he, I guess?
In all his glory there this morning.
There you go.
All right, 6:25 on WKYT on your Friday morning with that weekend rolling our way.
Well, the mystery of bear sightings in Jacobson Park may have been solved. What the city is saying at 6:30.
The mayor has some new information on that one. And tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is $56 million. Saturday night's Powerball jackpot is $96 million. Hey, stay with us. We're coming right back on WKYT.